Hello, welcome to another Fun Factor stream. I appreciate everybody dropping by this week. Today we were going to record an episode of Fun Factor today, but things got a little tight around the Fun Factor studio timing wise, so instead of squeezing it in, we decided to push that off a couple of days. And I'm going to stream some Illusion of Gaia, maybe some other games afterwards too. We'll see. But, for Fun Factor Ultra members, probably Monday or Tuesday, we'll be recording. We'll send a studio link out to Fun Factor Ultra members, Fun Factor Ultra readers, and review crew, so they can watch us record live in a couple of days. But today, right now, we're getting back to Illusion of Gaia. So let's do it. I'm just going to let our Discord know that I'm live, and yeah, we can continue this this playthrough of Illusion of Gaia. So, where are we? We are in the city of Watermia, which is this cool floating city. We just got here at the end of the last stream. And I went and found a safe spot. So let's go see let's see what's going on in Watermia. This is a cool city, obviously. Just like looking at it, it looks cool. It's on a bunch of floating platforms. Like, you gotta love that. This part also, I mean, like, you know what? All of Illusion of Gaia always has intense moments. But this one has a particularly intense moment involving children playing Russian roulette with, like, this weird drinking game. Very strange. This woman says, "This is Watermia. It's really easy to move because everyone's houses are on rafts." This animal is called a croc. It's perfect for crossing the desert because it can survive a long time without drinking or eating. Illusion of Gaia is funny because it's very clearly, like, set in our world. Like, there are, like, direct references to places like Angkor Wat, which is, like, a real place. But then the map is obviously not Earth. And then there's, like, crocs, which are, like, what? Kangaroo camels? This guy says, "This is a gambling house. I guess you must be really desperate for money if you're coming to a place like this, even though you're a child." That's me, desperate. It's just like gambling with human life. If they make a little mistake in their judgment, they're sent headfirst down the road to hell. Hardcore. It's something that humans do within their unconscious mind, isn't it? As you can see, this is a drinking contest. We're betting on who will win. You got the dungeon music in here, which is funny. I am Jem, a jewel merchant that travels about the 7 seas. I'm holding 16 of the red jewels for you. I think I need 18, right? 20. So I need 4 more to get a psycho power. A psycho power being a new, like, ability for Will. You can get a lot of money, even if you only bet a little. I guess if you're willing to bet your life, you can get fabulously rich. Ugh, ugh. You can try going to the raft floating behind this building if you want to make big money. Human life isn't something easy. Make sure not to throw your life away with worthless gambling. Ooh, red jewel. There we go. I need 3. What are we? So there's a raft. Yeah, this one here. You just saw it up at the top of the screen. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see me. Ridiculous. This has been the most cursed stream. Okay, we're gonna stop. Hello, welcome to another Fun Factor stream. We were gonna record an episode of Fun Factor today to come out not this Tuesday but next Tuesday, but things got a little tight around the Fun Factor studio, so I'm picking up some streaming today. We're back with Illusion of Gaia. You might be able to hear that in the background with the music. We'll continue this Illusion of Gaia playthrough. It's not a lunchtime stream because it's the weekend, so we'll see. Maybe I go a little longer, or maybe I switch on over to some other games, you know, in an hour, and kind of explore what we got. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks everybody who's been joining the stream this week and helped us get to affiliate. So we are now Twitch affiliates, which is great. I apologize for the ads. That will be coming before all of my streams from now on. But I do appreciate everybody helping me make that happen. Longtime listeners and new viewers and listeners alike. That meant a lot. You know, like when I went and reached out to the Fun Factor community saying, hey, help us out. Help us hit affiliate. Y'all were there and I appreciate it. But let's do it. Let's get to Illusion of Gaia. Okay, so we're in Watermia, which is a watery city. Water doesn't remain in one place. It beautifully moves itself without pause. We want to live like water too, you know. Watermia, like Frisia before, is one of these settings in Illusion of Gaia that really leans into the idea of these beautiful cities with like seedy underbellies, I guess. This guy says this lotus leaf is over capacity. Get another one if you want to ride. Yeah, too many people on that lotus leaf. This Watermia, it's easy to move because everyone's houses are in rafts. So we ended the last stream just as we were getting to Watermia. So we're going to take a look here and figure out what it is we're supposed to do next. Let's see. I think my crew, I think my friends are in here. No, you're not my friends. I'm going to have a baby soon. My husband ended up looking forward to it, so he's diligently working away to support us. Nice. Man, cough, cough. What? I've only caught a little cold. Okay. I can, like, ride some of these sometimes. Where are my friends? They say that a giant centipede called the San Fanger inhabits the Great Wall of China. Huh. You can see the text breaking out of the text box there. I think there's some bugs with, like, because you can use the English or the Japanese names, sometimes there's some reflow or overflow issues, I think. It seems that its bodily fluids have the power to cure any kind of disease. Chinese herbal medicine uses a lot of weird things as ingredients, but I don't think I just drink insect lifeblood. Oh my gosh, the E is still there. So this animal is called a croc. It's perfect for crossing the desert because it can survive for a long time without drinking or eating. Illusion of Gaia is very strange because this guy's talking about crocs, which are like kangaroo camel things, but then this guy's talking about Chinese medicine. And like, is it Earth? Is it not Earth? Like, it's just funny how it sort of plays with both ideas, that it is and it isn't. Child, I'll teach you something good. Try waiting behind the gambling house. On the right side, a lotus leaf will arrive. This kid's trying to catfish me, because I know what's on the other side of that lotus leaf. Let's see. I broadly know what I need to do, but I just can't really remember like what I have accomplished here in Watermia yet. The so-called crazy old man has amazingly white hair, but he is actually still young. I wonder if he saw something that was extremely frightening, or he had kids. An old man who went insane lives in a house deep in this town. He probably just had kids. I'm not sure, but I think he participated in the survey of the Tower of Babel by the Ullman expedition crew. That, of course, being Will's father's expedition, which Will was part of, and the only survivor of, somehow. Luke says, yo, are you taking a liking to the house? You're free to use it when I go out on my voyage. Thanks, Luke. Let's go up here. There's my friends. Kara says, Watermia is an amazingly pretty town, but I've heard some unpleasant gossip. Something like playing with people's lives. What was it? I wonder if without exception, beautiful things always have another side. It was like that with this capital of flowers. So that kind of comes back to what I was talking about before, that like that's a big theme in Illusion of Gaia, is this idea that you have these beautiful cities, beautiful communities, like a lot of beauty and humanity, but then there's always sort of this underbelly. Okay. Neil says, these houses on rafts are inspiring me for a new invention. I found something good just now. Take a look behind this house. It might hurt your conscience a little, but hey. That was Kara's diary, which we read on the last stream. Lily says, hey, by the way, Lance noticed someone he knows in town, and it looks like he went looking for them. Okay, so I need to go find Lance, I guess, to kick off, like, the Watermia plot. Ooh, where does this go? Oh, it's child. A snake bit me when I went to the Great Wall of China before. If the snakes around here land their teeth on you even once, they won't easily let go. If a snake bites you, run in circles randomly. If you do that, they'll pop off. I don't think that works in real life, folks. Here we go. Okay. Lance says, Will, don't you remember this guy? That's right, it's my old man. Lance's father. Hey, did you know, I just went exploring with my friends. It was scary, but fun. Looks like he may have injured his head. Wasn't thinking that I'd finally met my missing old man, but I guess this is how it is. Will, wait, I'm going too. It's Lily's birthday party after this, ain't it? We can't be gloomy. All right, let's head back to our room. Our room. If only there was a secret medicine that could cure any disease. All right, with everyone present, let's try to celebrate Lily's birthday. Lily, what? What? Everyone remembered my birthday? Eric says, isn't it obvious? We thought we'd surprise you, so we kept it a secret. Hey, Kara, bring that out now, says Neil. Ooh, a cake. Got it. It's a birthday cake. Neil made it. Ha ha ha, it's my first time making a cake. It was definitely harder than making an airplane. Lily says, thank you, everyone. Today, I might be the happiest girl in the world. This is how Lily's modest birthday party began. Then, when the party was nearly over, Lance says, Lily, hey, I have a little something to say to you. Is that okay? I'll be waiting outside. Lily says, huh? What in the world is that about? Lily says, sorry, I'll head out for a bit. Lily says, what is it? You don't seem like your usual self. You're acting humble today. Oh boy. I guess that's true. I don't seem like myself to me either. Here's a birthday present. I thought of various things, but I think this is your favorite, ain't it? Lily says, wow, this is amazing. It's a bouquet of roses. Rose buds. These will bloom into flowers, won't they? Lily says, they have a wonderful aroma. Thank you. I'm amazingly happy. Lance says, also, there are words I want to convey to you together with the present any way I can. Lily says, what? Lance says, yeah, the words are much more difficult than tongue twisters and stuff like that, but... Lily, I care about you a lot. It's okay if you don't reply immediately. I wanted to convey my own feelings to you. That's not a good sign, guys. We didn't know that an incident like that had happened at all, says Will as the narrator. Lily didn't come back to our room that day. Yeah, it's not how you want things to go. Then, the following morning, when my eyes opened, there was no sign of Lance. So Lance and Lily are gone. Things are not going well here. These houses on rafts are inspiring me for a new invention. I found something good just now. Come on, Eric. Like, I wonder what happened to Lance and Lily. I'm worried. You can read the diary back here. It's somewhere. Kara hid her diary here. That's an awful hiding spot, Kara. It's been a long, long road, but we finally arrived in the capital of Watermia. I was thirsty along the way, but I endured it. Well, she ended up in the right place. I was developing blisters inside my shoes, but I did my best to bandage them with a handkerchief. Maybe I would have just complained before, but I didn't say anything now. I think I've changed dramatically with this journey. I've become used to putting in my full effort for the sake of a certain someone. I'm taking a bit of a liking to who I am now. I just heard from a townsperson about a legend that's spoken of here. If you make wish while riding a lotus leaf on a full moon night, the person you like will take a close look at you. It's a wonderful legend, isn't it? Can't I try it out soon? I feel like that doesn't work, but maybe Lance will make it work. Okay. Old man who went insane lives in a house deep in this town. That would be Lance's dad, right? So maybe he did go insane because he had kids. Maybe I'm not wrong. So I need to find. This guy takes me back to other places. Should we check that out? Southgate. Come here, birds. We're taking this person to Southgate. So this is something new in this retranslation patch. Is this ability to travel back to earlier locations in the game, which is pretty cool. Because Illusion of Gaia is like so linear. It just kind of pushes you forward and forward and forward. And so if you miss anything, especially like the red jewels, which there are like 50 of in the game, and you need 50 to unlock the like secret dungeon at the end. If you missed one in like the standard game, you just can't do anything about it. You're hooped. But now with this guy, you can fly back to older areas, which is cool. If this guy could just fly us to the Tower of Babel, that would be helpful. But yeah, this is kind of funky. Anyone familiar with like the overall game, this is like a pretty big deal and worth like a patch on its own. Like I would never play the game without being able to travel back like this, especially since like one of the easiest red jewels to miss in the game is this like there's like a guy fishing on the corner of the pier here, and he only appears randomly and with like a low appearance rate. So if you don't know to like basically do what I'm doing right now, in and out of the cave, you miss him, and then you miss like that red jewel, and you just like can't unlock the final dungeon anymore, which is just like honestly kind of wild. But yeah, so like I can go to Atori Village. I can't go to the castle for obvious reasons, because I would get arrested for kidnapping the princess, like Chrono Trigger. But Sky Delivery Man, my team birds can fly you to distant places. Let's go back to Watermia. Watermia? Okay, let's see. I have here the option to run an ad. Let's do that while I take a break. I'm new to affiliate. I just want to check it out. I'm sorry. Just bear with me for 60 seconds. it's running in 60 seconds. Maybe? Okay. Anyway, I don't even know if that did anything. But let's go find Lance and Lily. Sure would be a shame if something happened to one of them. Oh. So I need 3 more gems. I don't have any, do I? Oh, I do. He's right there, and I'm sending it. Letter from Lance addressed to Will. Hey, how'd that get in there? Open Lance's letter. Lance says, I'm going to the Great Wall of China for a little bit. You know, as one does. I had intended to keep this a secret from everybody, but I thought I'd only tell you. I'll put this letter in your luggage, but I wonder if you'll notice. I think you're pretty dumb after all, thanks. But I learned a method to cure my old man's disease from the townspeople's stories. It seems like that medicine is at the Great Wall of China. The path is long, but I'll just run it like a marathon and be right back. Don't worry. P.S. That's right. I nearly forgot. Lily ended up turning me down. Rip. Lily and Lance. Alright. Oh, I don't know. I don't need to talk to Jim again. I need to go to... Oops. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China. Of course. I'll go talk to my friends. I don't know if they will have anything to say, but I'll chat with them. These houses... No. I wonder what happened to Lance and Lily. Well, I know what happened to Lance and Lily. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China. But first, let's check out this raft. This becomes more important later in the game. Or in this, like, area. But you can check it out. Alright, look at that. It's raft time. So, of course, they were playing like Russian roulette in that other indoor gambling den. And now there's this special place where, you know, this special raft where it says every month on a full moon, people play Russian glass. So Russia and China confirmed to exist in Illusion of Gaia. It's the ultimate form of gambling where you bet your very life. But you're still young, little boy. I definitely don't think you should be throwing your life away. When was... I'm just looking. When was Russia formed? Okay. Like 882. There we go. Illusion of Gaia takes place sometime after 882 AD. I guess. So I you can imagine what happens here. Lance is off trying to get a cure for his father. There is a game of Russian glass at midnight, or at midnight on a full moon in this spot. All right, we're heading out of town to the Great Wall of China. I can go to Angel Village or the Great Wall. Really not sure how this maps to an actual map of China. I expect it does not. Okay. The passageway continued without end beyond the horizon. Yes, here we go. These guys are cool, like the clay statue guys. Are there deserts? Like sand deserts at the Great Wall? It's not what I picture, but it is, of course, also extremely long, so perhaps this is accurate. Oh, yeah. I do not like these fire guys. When you're Will, you just have so little range that it's they're kind of irritating. Ooh. That's cool. Being able to dodge, slide under the arrows. This is a Great Wall. Can you go inside the Great Wall like this? Is it like a big building? I can't imagine it is. Oh, this is cool. I love jumping down. The next few dungeons, I can't remember the order of them, but I've always found that the Great Wall in this game and the Pyramid are some of the weaker dungeons in the game because they're sort of just like long corridors along like vertical with like a vertical layout, and so you're just going kind of up and down between floors without a lot of the like, you know, maze-like qualities of other dungeons. And I get just confused. And not like when I got confused in Moo and like got completely lost, but you know, I get confused in terms of like, you're just kind of like, where does this ladder lead? Does this go up like where I want it to? Or does it just go to this empty room with 2 enemies? It just goes to this empty room with 2 enemies. And I just don't think they're quite as well or interestingly designed as some of the other dungeons. Even some of the other dungeons I complain about, like Moo. A pretty pebble has fallen. Aha, this is part of the necklace that Lance made for Lily. He picked up the necklace's stone for him. Woo. Alright. I don't know if you can go inside the Great Wall like this, but I do know there are like sentient fireballs there. I do remember that from when I studied China in high school. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm on the other side of this. Of course, even with my like run, I can't get up over it. But as you can imagine, there will most likely be a way to get over it in a bit. I feel like I missed some stuff in that last section. I'm also getting low on health. And I haven't saved because I didn't save when I left Watermia, thinking there'd be a save spot when we got here. So I might just very quickly head back to Watermia and then come back. I don't think the enemies will return. Okay, yeah, there was this area. Maybe there's a safe spot down this way. Let's see. There was an enemy. That's sweet. Okay, defense is up. I'm going to go quickly back to Watermia and save, because I don't love being at 3 health without having saved since I started the stream. Many apologies for this long climb. Alright, the safe spot is not there. Here? No. That's the guy with the cold. Then the safe spot is here. Here? No, that's Lance's dad. So then the safe spot is... an insane old man arrived in this town 2 years ago. He's only blabbering strange things about the Tower of Babel and stuff like that since then. You know what, guys? Insane guy shows up, blabbering about the Tower of Babel. Not able to take care of himself, but look at. He has a home. He's taken care of by his community. Lovely stuff. Very, very good stuff. So we do need to take care of each other. They're my friends. Just like I'm taking care of Lance by going off to the Great Wall of China by myself to rescue him. Oh my gosh, where's my safe spot? Oh yeah, it's all the way down here. Okay. Dark space. Ha 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 ha. Heal up. And carry on. Okay. Back to the Great Wall of China. For real this time. I've cleared out that first area, which is nice. So it should be a quick run to get back where we were before I went to heal. Oh no. They're back. Biscuits. Sorry. And now I'm already down 2 health pips. But that's okay, because I don't need to... I've got the... like the stat upgrade already, so I don't actually like need to defeat these bad guys. Only if they're kind of a threat to hurt me. So that should make things quicker too. No, that's the empty one. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's just kind of hard to keep track of where you are in these vertical levels, and they're it's kind of like just before you get to Moo, you kind of go through the Ocean Palace area, and it's another one of these like side-scrolly linear like vertical levels, and it's just not, they're not great compared to other dungeons in the game. Ooh. Okay, we're back. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. You guys ready? You ready? Look at this. Whoa. We're still going. How someone survives this fall. Onto like clay tile cement. I'll never know. But here we are. Look at all of these cool clay statues. You can tell that one is going to come alive because it had different eyes. The Psycho Dash as an attack is so strong in this game. Underrated ability. Just the fact that you're invulnerable. Okay, red jewel. That means I have 18. I need 20 to get the Psycho power. So we're getting close. There's probably 2 more here at the Great Wall of China. I'm raking in the extra lives. The gold coins, or whatever they're called. Spirit. Oh, the snake. Remember, shake, shake, shake. Shake it off. That was the tip I was given. Still a bad tip. I don't think that's how you get a snake off if you get a snake bite. Let's go up that other door. There's a spear in the wall. I wonder how they power that spear. Where's it getting its energy from? Okay. How many more? 8 more enemies. Eight more enemies here. Wow! Oh man. Like, there's 5 doors here. Which one? Oh, That one's got the pebble, so I must go up that one to get, like, to progress, right? Yeah. That one's a dead end. What's this? What's up this one? Also a dead end. I bet if I do this one, all those barriers get knocked down or something. Just one of them. There's one left. One enemy. One fireball. Ooh, health upgrade, which also heals my health, which is great. I'm glad I went back to heal when I did, because I don't think I necessarily would have made it this far without dying, but I'm in good shape now. Wait! Oh, it's Lily. Hey, Lily. You're going to search for Lance, right? I'm going to. It's been a long time since I borrowed your pocket like this, huh? All right, let's go. Ooh, treasure. An herb. Can't get past that. Alright, that switched, presumably. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Woo! Oh, yeah, okay. I can hit the switch in here, and then that'll let me go through past that barrier. The snakes kind of suck, because if I remember correctly, they do, like, damage over time. And so, if you don't shake them off a lot, they can end up, like, causing quite a bit of, Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I've got to, like, stop midway through that, that run so that I can get in that door, and I forgot. But that's okay. Can I need to be Freedan or something, or hit it from the other side? Okay, let's keep going. So, where do I drop? On there. Nobody knows. Well, now I know. Ooh. So I want to go, like, between those two pillars, I guess, hey? Yeah, so I want to go, like, here. Whoa. Ooh, I saw a save spot. That was a long stairwell. Barrett Wallace would hate it. I've been complaining about the layout of this dungeon for a little while now, and you're about to see why I don't really care for this dungeon. There are lots of instances in this game where I sort of, like, you know, complain about Moo being too big or whatever. And then there are other instances in this game where I feel like the dungeon's just poorly designed. And that's this dungeon, I feel like, is just poorly designed. But who knows? Maybe I'm alone in that. It's particularly tricky because you don't have a map to kind of, like, orient yourself, which is part of the challenge, right? Like, figuring out where to drop down these pits, where I am in relation to the things I see as I fall. Like, all of that is part of the challenge of this dungeon, but it doesn't make it fun. Oh, wait, let's see. And, like, there's no way Will would actually be able to see, like, what's on those other floors. Well, I guess maybe if there's a window or whatever, but... Okay, so I want to fall, I think... Yeah, okay, there's... Oh, biscuits. I saw the save spot. That's what I really want. Maybe it's here-ish? Aha, sweet. And look at what I get. Woo, new psycho power. Seems you're injured. I am the fountainhead of life, Gaia. I think that I shall bestow upon thee one suggestion. Will's power spin dash can jump to ascend slopes that are too steep to climb. There are many hills here in the Great Wall of China. Try attempting it in various places. One of the things about Illusion of Gaia's linearity, I think overall it's a strength, and it helps define it against other like action RPGs of the time. But it also means that like you don't get that Metroidvania aspect of getting these new powers throughout the game and then returning to locations where you can like use them to then like, you know, get items or progress in different ways, or new ways or whatever. And then, you know, I like that. And I feel like because Will has these traversal style special abilities, having a bit of that light Metroidvania would be cool. Became able to use the power of darkness spin dash. Spin dash is a power that only Will, the boy, can use. Thine own high-speed rotation can send enemies flying. Thou can run up hills that use recoil. Thou shouldst alternate between L and R while holding the attack button. So I attack, and then I press L and R. I don't know, this isn't working. That's not doing anything. Okay, so I hold the attack button and I'm charging. Oh, I probably have to, yeah, okay. I have to get charging green and then I hit L and R on the controllers, the top buttons. All right, here we go. We're in a business, folks. Wait a sec. Now I can go back here and get over this thing. Watch this. And this is that spot I want to go. Maybe I wasn't ever able to stop and get down here. I don't know. But I can now. Is this, have I been here before? I don't think so. Oh, I'm on the other side of this. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I've been over there. Is this where I just was? Yeah. Must be. So then I want to go down. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. No barriers. Giving me fits, but here's a save spot. Another one. When it rains, it pours. Oh. So I get this new traversal ability and then immediately use it to turn into Friedan. What can you do? Okay, okay. So now I'm Friedan. What does that mean? It means these enemies are going to be here. I do really like the Will's dash in this dungeon, though. Like, I feel like I'm able to take those fire guys out faster with the dash than just with Friedan's higher damage and because of the, like, higher damage and reach, and even because of the way like collision works and stuff, hitboxes work, I could get the fire guys through there in large part thanks to the run button, allowing me to like instantaneously start running. Pushing the Super Nintendo here, getting some slowdown. You guys know how much I love Illusion of Gaia and its like visual presentation for a 1993 Super Nintendo game. It's something I'm always impressed by. Okay, so now I'm Friedan. What does that mean? Can I get... Oh, yeah, okay, look at... Now I can get past here as Friedan. Friedan? Friedan? Alright, here we go. And then I don't think I need to go down there anymore, do I? I got everything. Haha. Thinks he's very special being able to use range attacks, but I got his number. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of those guys. Again, like these archers are almost like easier as will, because I just would use that dash attack to dash under their arrows. Where'd that fire guy go? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's a puzzle. That's cool. Oh, this is a cool little puzzle. I do like that, like, Illusion of Gaia never really, like, gives up on its, like, features or its mechanics. Like, it's always, you know, always trying to find new ways to use, like, the psychic powers and, you know, mixing the psychic powers with Friedan's, reach is cool. And again, like, you know, you lean into the linearity, and that's a way to, you know, make the powers continue to feel relevant and stuff going forward. You use them in new ways, and, you know, it's good. Good game. Okay. Oh. What did that do? Did I hit it already? I guess I did. When I was attacking that guy, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's that fireball. Do you think those, like, fireballs, like, they have eyes? So they have, like, ocular nerves? Like, that connect to a brain? Do you think their own light? Like, they produce heat and light. Do you think their own light, like, has to be adjusted for? Where did that come from? These arrow guys are funny because they can only shoot left and right. Not very effective. This little area here is interesting because I expect I'm about to turn back into Will. And so these guys have to be defeatable. You have to be able to navigate this area as both Will and Friedan to defeat the enemies. Alright. That guy's clearly, yeah. You can tell from their eyes if they're like... Yeah, whether they're gonna be like real soldiers. That one was just facing the wrong way. Okay. I would say this instance is one where, like, I'm playing on an LCD, like 1440p. It's like a high refresh rate. It's great, but like when I'm running, there's blur. And so, like, the eyes sort of get blurred into everything else, and it's hard when I'm running to be able to see which ones have eyes and or not. Whereas on a CT, you're going to have that, like, perfect response rate. No, like, retention issues. And it probably looked and felt a lot better and easier to do that on the CRT. I was mentioning yesterday on stream that my Super Station 1, which is like, ooh, safe spot, which is like a FPGA, like a Mr. Pi, just shipped. yesterday, the day before, something like that. So it should be in within a couple of weeks, and that's going to be cool because like right now I'm playing on a Super NT. Which is an FPGA device. I love it. It's great, but I can play Super Nintendo games on it, or Game Boy games, I guess, through Super Game Boy. I have my analog Pocket as well, which I love dearly, also FPGA, and I can play a ton of stuff, but nothing later than the 16-bit generation. And the dock, despite Analog's promises, never did receive CRT support, and even if it had, it can only output one signal. What's cool about the SuperStation is it's an FPGA device, and it can go all the way up through the PlayStation N64 Saturn era, which is great. So stronger than the devices I have already. But also, notably, it can output, this is what's really cool about the SuperStation in particular, it can output analog and digital at the same time. So I can hook it up. I'll bring one of my CRTs in here, probably my PVM, and I hook it up to my PVM. I can play on my PVM while it's connected via HDMI to my capture card for streams or just for capturing content. And that way I can kind of have the best of both worlds. Because typically I like to play with, the CRT filter and stuff, scanline filter on my, on this Super NT, but it's not great for streaming. It does not scale well. You basically have to watch it at full resolution, or else it's like not good, not a good experience. So I turn scanlines off, but then that means I also have to play without scanlines, which is not ideal. So this way I'll be able to play on my CRT while outputting a just totally clean digital signal for streaming or capture. Very excited about that, and then also just excited to be able to stream and capture footage from PlayStation, Saturn, and 64 far more easily than using the emulators that I currently have. I've never really found a good solution for N64 on Mac either. I've used a few of them, and none of them really worked very well for capture in particular. And then when I streamed GoldenEye a few months ago after our episode covering GoldenEye 64 for the Nintendo 64, I was playing it and I was like, man, this game is feels way more rough than I remember. And I already didn't remember it feeling great. It's not my favorite game, but then I went back and played it on my actual Nintendo 64, and it felt so much better. And I was like, oh, there was a lot of input lag and stuff in the emulator that I used. And so that was an eye-opener for me. Okay, I need to pay more attention to this boss. Hang tight. I'd like to be Friedan and fight this boss. Will's been better against all the enemies, and now all of a sudden I have to fight a boss, and he's not as good. But yeah, just give me a sec here. This guy's almost toast. Whoop. This is the worm that I need the lifeblood of for the quote Chinese medicine to save Lance's dad, or that Lance is looking for to save his dad. Centipede? I can't even remember what they called it, but I liked how the one when I hit him, the worm thing, while it was falling, the one continued to follow that course instead of popping up. It dropped. That was funny. So it's obviously attached. Yeah, you can see it there. It's attached to the actual enemy, not it's not just static placement. Okay, I need one more hit, but I'm getting low on health too. There we go. Heyo. After you defeated Sandfanger, you found a mystic statue from its corpse. Woohoo! Lucky. Exactly what I'm looking for. Imagine that. Now we're up to 4 of the 6 mystic statues that we need. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so, I'm done here, I guess. How's the stream look on Twitch, chat? My Twitch stream manager says it's unstable, but my OBS looks rock solid. Oh, there's Lily and Lance. Okay. Lance, you idiot, you had me worried. What would you do if the demons killed you? Lance says, it's my bad for worrying everyone, but I obtained medicine to cure my old man's illness. Lily says, geez, he's selfish after all. Those stones are. We arrived here when we followed these pebbles. I'll return the stones to you. Here you go. Lance whispered, Will, won't you leave me with Lily for just a little bit? Come on, Lance. Like, don't be a weirdo. This is unnecessary, Lance. Lance says, I was saved with the help of these stones. The truth is, I made this for ya. Lance says, the stones in the necklace ended up being awfully small, but won't you take it for me? Lance gently affixed the necklace onto Lily's neck. She's running away again? Lily says, I won't run away this time. Last time I wasn't expecting what you did. I was surprised and didn't know what I should do. But right now, I just don't want you to be able to see my face. I'm so happy that my tears are flooding out. Are they flower dandelion fluffs cry? Lance, from the time when we first met, I felt something that was different about you. But now I have a feeling that I understand what that something is. The reply I had for you back then, the reply that I wanted to give you. I care about you too. Very cute. It would be nice if we could always be together, wouldn't it? Yahoo! This is the first time I've ever felt like this. I'm almost 1,000,000 times as happy as I am at the start of summer vacation. Tee-hee, I feel the same. Alright, let's return to town. Everyone must be worried. And hang tight here. Just gonna pause for a sec. I'm gonna run an ad. If that works. Is that running an ad? I'm watching myself and nothing's happening. No, nothing's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's keep going. Ad free. Neil says, a vast desert stands before us if we go to the west from here. It isn't possible to cross it on foot. You need to have something like a crock. Now I wonder how we can get a hold of some crocks. Lily says, it'd be nice if Lance's father could get well quickly, wouldn't it? Lance, I gave the medicine to my old man just now. I think he'll slowly recover after this. There's a full moon tonight. I'm getting the sense that towns always seem to take a different form when things like this happen. That thing that they call a crock is a weird animal, isn't it? So I need a crock. So Lance gave the medicine to his dad. So that's not what the gambling's for. The gambling is so we can get a crock. Crook? Crock? Ooh, look at, there's people on that raft now. But let's go save first. Because we did defeat that boss. Got a mystic statue. Got Lance back. Discovered love. We'd hate to waste that, wouldn't we? Okay. Who do I talk to for a croc? This animal is a croc. This animal is a croc. So can I talk to anyone here? It's like gambling is human life. This is gem. I have 18. I need 2 more. Ugh. You can get all, yeah, they're all the same thing. I know that I like have to go play the game here. Oh shoot. Here. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Pardon me. Allergy season. Fun times. I just don't know if I have to instigate something else first and then come up to this spot. I think I do. This game is not very like, doesn't signpost itself very well. It'll often be like, hey, you need to do this thing, but not like no indication on how to do this thing. Okay, I can't. Oh, wait, what? Oh, maybe that blue-haired kid helps. Okay, here we go. What is? This is where we meet for Russian glass. Are you participating? Yes. What? You're betting your young life on Russian glass. We're missing an apostrophe. Your. This isn't a game. You're betting your life. I'll ask you one more time. You really won't regret this? I don't know how to answer this. I will regret it. Yes. Or I won't regret it. No. No? All right. In that case, go home. Then forget everything you saw here. You really won't regret this? Yes, I won't. Yes? I will regret this? Yes, I won't regret this? Come on. Very well. The one standing there is the opponent you're competing against. He's a veteran of this game. I've never seen a human being with luck like his. All right, you may ask him about the rules. I like how Will's coming here with like no real agenda. He's just like, yeah, I'll play that. I'll bet my life. Competitor says, you haven't even experienced life yet. He is still dare to come here? The rules are simple. One of these 5 glasses is poison placed into it. We take turns drinking them. Whoever is left alive at the end is a winner. Well, I'll start. I think the starting feels like a big advantage in this, isn't it? Because you go from a 20% to a 25% chance of getting the poison on your first glass. The competitor drained the contents of the glass, but then I guess if you go first, you have to have 3 glasses. Or if you go second, you only have 2. So I don't know how the math works out on that, but... Ooh, listen to the music. It's fast. The competitor drained the contents of the glass in 1 gulp. This is like the most insane raft ever. Hey, it's your turn. Don't lose your nerve and run away. Close my eyes and drain the glass in 1 gulp. Oh, my stomach. You're damn lucky. I guess it's my turn next. Competitor. Rah. The competitor drained the contents of the glass in 1 gulp. All right. Oh, the drink in this glass looks as though it's dyed with blood. Is this because of the power that is dwelling inside my body too? Oh yeah, I'm not going to drink that one. I close my eyes and drain the glass in 1 gulp. So he's got a secret psycho power, I guess, that he can detect poison in drinks. This is the one remaining glass. Spectator says it's okay now. This boy won. That's right, stop it already. Contestant. Wasn't he a competitor like 2 seconds ago? No, I have no intention of being left in shame with my tail between my legs. The man took the glass in hand. Spectator. Put that down and come over here. It's already your loss. You don't need to be in a hurry to die. The man, not listening to the spectators, quickly downed the contents of the glass. Uh-oh, what happened? You must be the gentleman who was competing in Russian class, right? My husband said that he had found a good job, so I shouldn't worry. I never expected that it would be something like this. Oh yeah, that's the guy with the cold. Oh. This is my husband's will. Quote, to my opponent is written on the cover. Please read it. With that, there are 4 crux outside of my house. Please use them. Like, she's pregnant and he just died? We don't need the money at all. But they say that true luck is being together. That true luck is being together someone you care about, don't they? I feel like in the original it was implied that he had some terminal illness and was like playing Russian cups to like set up his wife and child. But in this version, it's just like, she's like, yeah, we didn't need the money. Weird. I have to inform everyone right away. I have all the crux. I got them. I feel like there was like maybe an easier way than killing a dude to get the crux. Like I don't know. We could hire them. We could trade Eric or something. You know, Neil could invent antibiotics and trade them for the crux. Neil says, you're saying you were given crux, that kind of expensive thing? Why are you looking at me with those sort of lonely seeming eyes? Well, it's got some trauma, guys. Well, I won't dig deeply into the reason. With that being said, I thought we'd end up going to the town called Euro to the west. But Lance and Lily say they're staying in this town. Well, listen to the reason from those two. There's some, like, janky writing in this that I'd really like to see polished up. I've talked about that on pretty much every stream, but I run into it, and it just feels like a missed opportunity to really, like, make a definitive version of the game. Kara says, they say Neil wasn't born in any old house. His family runs a trading company from their mansion in the town of Euro. Neil is Will's cousin, so that means this is Will's aunt and uncle are like super wealthy. I guess maybe that's how his dad goes on like archaeological expeditions. Eric says, why do we have to part with Lance and Lily now? Lance says, it's my bad for everything, but I'm remaining here. I guess I can't just dump that old man of mine. After that, I guess I'm feeling shy or something. The thing is, I'm going out with Lily. Romance. These feelings ain't for play, of course. I want us to be together for a while. And Lily says that she wants to stay together too. It was fun going out on a journey with everyone. I pray that your journey is successful. Thanks, Lance. Lily says, I'm also remaining in this town. As for the reason, well, ask Lance. Well, that's deferential. Lily, come on. I think that the moment where a boy and a girl develop feelings for each other is wonderful and magical. I want to believe that we'll never forget this feeling. Anyway, my parents' house is in Euro, isn't it? I think we'll familiarize ourselves with Will's power somehow, if we go there. All right, let's head out to Euro. All right, so this is a long track. Oh, maybe not. I feel like that's more like Middle East than Europe. But again, we don't really know when this game was set or if this is Earth. City of Euro. The desert was howling with sandstorms. We crossed it, ending up at Euro. Euro was a metropolis greater than anything I could imagine. Busy-looking people were running around everywhere. Neil's parents live in this town, running the Roulette Corporation. Neil was returning home after 3 years. After his parents welcomed us, they showed us something awe-worthy. Fireworks, launching, line dancers, appearing. I felt like the town had just erupted into a whole festival. This is the mansion where Neil's parents live. It's a big house. We were led to the guest room next. That's not like just a mansion. That is like a palace. Wild. Okay, guest room. Neil says, while you're in this room, please take it easy. I'll talk to my parents for a little bit. It's already been 3 years, hasn't it? This house is so huge. I wonder what I'll do if I want to go pee at night. Kara says, isn't it amazing? And it's an amazing house, isn't it? I suppose that there are citizens that have more money than kings as of late. Game's ahead of its time. Okay, so let's try to find a save spot. When I find the next save spot, I think what we're going to do is wrap up this Illusion of Gaia stream. We've been going for about an hour, a little over an hour, which is great. We wrapped up Watermia and the Great Wall. It's a good time to stop, but what I'll do is stop and restart the stream after a short little break and come back, and maybe we'll just like dabble in some Super Nintendo games just for fun. So a man wearing a dark blue mantle came here a few days ago. He was asking if a girl named Kara had come to the city. I cowered from the way he glared with his icy eyes. It might be good to tell this to Kara, but if that's what you want, please don't, I beg you. I can't stomach how that Kara girl acts like such a little lady. If that's what you're going to say, I think I'll bully you a little. Come on. That's clearly the jackal or coyote or whatever his name is, the assassin. Let's try to... Oh, there's his... Neil and his parents. My aunt and uncle. My aunt. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Woo! There's a secret passage, isn't there? Between one of these buildings? I think there is. Might be thinking of... Ooh, hello. Who's that? Oh, Gem. But I still only have 18. I have not found any more. Oh, everybody looks the same in this town. Is that like... If I remember correctly, you could find the droplets from mushrooms all over the holy grounds. Ah, I didn't mean to talk about grown-up things so quickly. I went with my brother to play on Mount Carries when I was little. We went to the place that they call the Holy Grounds and got lost. If I remember correctly, there were giant mushrooms and plant stalks sprouting as if they were a maze. Everyone else vividly remembers it, too. Alright, safe spot. Where's the safe spot? The residential area is ahead of here. You can't enter unless you're a townsperson. Okay. Ah, here, this is what I was remembering. I knew there was like a secret passage. This is the chapel. The presidents of the company are devoutly faithful people, so they often come here. Ooh. Nothing quite like mixing business and religious extremism. Oh, it seems that wind is blowing from behind the Madonna. Try examining it? Heck yeah. Okay, I don't think this is where a save spot is, though. Oh no, there's more slaves. Uh-oh. You're saying the rich religious corporation is bad? The world famous literati Rofsky and the violinist Alaskas live in this house, but the two are constantly quibbling. A lot of geniuses are hard to please, aren't they? There are a lot of narrow back alleys in this town. You can even enter into the crevices between houses. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to figure that out, I guess. The Roulette Corporation has even caused this town to change terribly. It's become a base for merchants due to the company's global growth. There's always something hiding behind a growing company, isn't there? Man, this game, this is like ahead of its time, big time. Aha, there's the safe spot. Okay. So that'll do it for Illusion of Gaia today. We finished Watermia, we finished the Great Wall of China, and now we're on to the city of Euro, and then we get to go to the crazy plant mushroom place next time around. Thanks for stopping by for Illusion of Gaia. This VOD will go up as part of the series on YouTube almost immediately after this, but stick around because I'm going to stop the stream, have a super quick break for a minute or two, and then come on back and we can play some random Super Nintendo games for another hour or so. How's that?